Hi there! Welcome to Lightning Aussie Plays Survival Minecraft. In the last episode, Ren Bob picked up his RV, and since then I thought, okay, it's time now we've got rid of the big buildings here, which I changed my mind on. I said that they're just too ugly. I'm going to make this a bit more of like a more modern resorty sort of style island. I need to go through and add these paths here around the front edge of the island. Also, if you looked carefully just there, I've been doing a bit of terraforming and beautification and such. So I wanted to make this little water area a nice little oasis, basically. Lovely little things. So yeah, so grew some lovely jungle trees. Bad words. Yeah, so it's really nice here, just sitting in the shade, doing some lovely fishing and such, which is good. Added some little lights over here. I sort of was hoping to like have coconut lights, but these look pretty good. Yeah, so that's it there. Now I have a few different ideas. I actually was thinking down here I might make this like a beach. So I might remove the grass and dirt here and replace it with a nice sand and make this like a nice little beach area here, and put some beach chairs and umbrellas and things like that. I thought that would be quite nice. Now you might have also noticed this with a keen eye that I've got a little honey farm. So what I did, I was going out collecting resources and so on and doing a little bit of exploring, and I came across the flower forest, which is sort of off into that direction, and there was a bee's nest there. So it was getting dark. I stuck a trapdoor over the front of it. A bee flew in. I thought there was already a bee in there, so I'm going to have to wrangle an extra bee so I can start breeding these guys. But yeah, so I've now got a bee. Underneath it is a campfire, so I can just take the honey or sugar comb, what do they call it? Honeycomb, from here, whatever. Yeah, so we're up to one honey block. I've been sticking it over in here. There's another one. So basically, as they're working, I can collect all that. So it'd be nice to get a nice collection of that stuff. But yeah, so that's what my goal is today. Now, I did hear some noises down here, and I'm pretty sure I think I found a zombie spawner, because zombie noises. So if I turn up the volume here, so where was it? It was down here somewhere. Down here. So in here, we open this up. Can you hear that? And if I look over here, there's a zombie. Woo! And there's a... What's he going? Okay, go away, you. Okay. Any more? Okay. Yeah, so there's a zombie spawner there. You can just see the edge of it there, and you can see a zombie. So we'll need to go in and light that out. I don't know if I want to make a farm out of it or anything. But, yeah. This is actually in a mushroom island. So, even though we're just on the edge of the water here, if I look at here, it still says lukewarm. Oh, hang on. Lukewarm ocean here. Whoops. Yeah, Mushroom Field Shore. So, yeah, so that was interesting. I wonder where all the sounds were coming from. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing at the beginning of this episode, just to add the beaches and the walkways around the front of the island here. I found a tutorial on how to blast through bedrock without slime. I've always used the slime method with some redstone components. It's always worked, but I don't have any slime, and the Wandering Trader's not give me any, and I've had a little bit of look, and I didn't really see any nearby slime swamps, whatever, to get slime. So I thought I really want to get on the roof to start working. The lower nether is so bad with all that basalt delta. I want to try and do my stuff on the roof. Hello, villager. So yeah, so let's show you the inventory, what I've got here. So, of course, the flint and steel to light a portal to get back. Some TNTs. We actually just need 2 TNT. We need 2 pistons. You need just a general block. You need a trapdoor in front of that. A lever. Let's go and see what else. Now, I'll just quickly show you here. I'll have probably shown a time lapse, or I might show a time lapse of just some of the stuff that we've done here, but we've done a little bit of terraforming. Oh, we're about to get night time. Oh, I started this at the wrong time. Okay, well, let's go to sleep in a second. And let's watch the sunset as it goes over the water. It's quite lovely. But you can sort of see there we've moved the animals around a bit. Nothing much here to the house. Tidied up the village breeder. We've grown some trees around the pond there. We've made a beach. Anyway, let's go to sleep. So yeah, so we've planted all these lovely trees. So it's like tropical sort of looking, which is nice. I went and found a bee's nest. I'm not sure if we covered that last episode. I'm pretty sure we didn't. And I bred them up, and now we've actually got bees here. I plan to make a nice apiary farm sort of thing, which would be good. But at the moment, it's working quite well. We've got over a stack of honey blocks. Now, down here, here's our waterways with the little walk, I suppose you call it. Water walk, boardwalk. But yeah, so this basically is just around the island here. Pardon me. With cat sentries. Now, this is still Mushroom Island, so there's no bad mobs, but yeah. So, and we've got our little pier down here to the ocean. Yeah, so here's that little conduit from before. There's the wall style sort of thing. Semi-modern. Oh yeah, I can't get rid of that from Rembob. But yeah, and then we'll do some more terraforming around this bit here. Let's go around to the beach. And I want to work on this retaining wall a bit better. I was actually thinking of building like a little shop here. So build a shop, and then down here we're going to put some like beach furniture. So some towels and little umbrellas and things like that. There's a little tropical island. But yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks quite fine. So we've done all that. Now over here, did a little bit of maintenance, fixing a few things up. Nothing major there. If we come over here, down to our villages, we've got a few more villages. I went through and all the villagers here that had to be cured, I went and spent some time curing them. This guy, he doesn't have really great trades, so he's got infinity, but yeah, I came low on golden apples. I need to get some more gold. Hence the reason I'm going to build a gold farm on the roof. I've only got one golden apple there, so yeah. Now in here, we've now got all these guys, so they're all down quite low. I didn't bother getting them down to 1. I would have had to use more golden apples, and really, that's fine. 5 emeralds for that's fine. I'm not going to buy that much of that stuff. So yeah, I've still got a few more to do, but now the farmers now are all down to 1. I've got now the ability to sell these guys iron, so I can just grab some iron, get a whole heap of XP. Where's the other guys? You don't buy iron. This guy does. Yeah, get a whole heap of XP, as well as all these cheap tools, which is great. So I've been doing that. You, oh no, not you. yeah, so that's that, which has been quite good. They've refreshed already. So getting lots of emeralds, lots of iron. The iron farm, of course, feeds down into here. Which we will need to move into a sorting system there. So there you go. So that's that working quite well. Boop. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go into the nether. And we're going to start digging our way to the coordinates where there's a set known block that's only one thick in the nether. That's around 0. It's actually 1, so 1, 0, and the block is 27. So we're going to go into the nether. We're going to dig to that block. So I've got to make sure I put the gold helmet on. And we've got enough stuff to get back. Yep, we've got everything. Don't really need to bring the emeralds into the nether, but anyway. Let's do this. Okay. Bye, island. I hope we're coming back. We will. Okay, now let's go into here. Put that there. Now, so we've got our helmet on, so these guys will be fine with us. These are the ones that we name tagged in an earlier episode, so they don't despawn, although I probably will get new ones up at the top. Now, I need to go this way, so I need some blocks. Actually, what I'm going to do, because I don't want these guys following me and annoying me, I'm going to use some scaffolding. They can climb scaffolding, but they don't generally climb scaffolding, so there we go. Now we've got torches. Yes, I do. We just need to keep an eye out for lava. So I'll go ahead and dig this to 0, 0 is where I'm going to dig it to. Now if we look at my coordinates, I'm at -48, so it's not very far to dig. And we'll be up at like the top of the nether, really, of the ceiling of the inside nether. Okay, there's another torch. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll come back to you. Okay, so this is 0. That is 0, 0. And actually, I'm going to, just so we know that clearly, or more clear, clearly, that's not a word. Let's do that. There we go. So that's 0, 0. Now we need to look for, let's just dig up a bit, it'll be around here. That looks like it. Is that it? This is -1, 1. Oh, okay, that's another one. Okay, so yeah, there it is. So, whoops. So if you look here, on the targeted block, on the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see targeted block, and it's got 127, 0. So that's where we want to go. So to do this, we've got our ender pearls. We're going to do that. Now there's a couple of ways to doing it. On the tutorial he said you put a ladder and blah blah blah. I find it's actually so much easier just putting a slab, especially if you've got something like that. So you put a slab, and then we just ender pearl in here. Whoops, we're taking it down. Oh, I'll just throw one. Oh, well that was a bit harder than it should have been. Normally I get it straight away. Anyway, that's all good. We're on the roof. Now, of course, when you come up on the roof, you always need to make sure that you have portal to get down. like a way to get down. So that's why I brought some obsidian with me. But let's first mark that block. So we want to mark 127.0. That's it. So that is our way down to through the roof. Now I'm actually going to place them every other side except that one, and then that one's going to have a piston on it, because the piston is the thing that, using Minecraft magic, makes a hole through the thing. It's the little way of making this little gadget. So we have a piston, and the piston is placed where you want to have the hole. We place a piece of obsidian. Now this is the bit that was never always clear. We place the thing there. It was never clear whether you placed it above or whatever, but it's actually just there. Then we place a block above it, and that can be anything basically. Then we place TNT there. We place TNT there. Then we put a lever. Okay, and what you're supposed to do is come under here. Whoops. Let's get the torches out of my hand. That might help. So you come under here, and actually while we're here, let's put our better helmet on, because we're going to blast things. So the more the protection we can. Now I actually don't have any blast protection on here. I've just got protection, fire protection. So 2 protections, which should help. But yeah, you go on here, you get under, then you move across here and you hit the lever, then you quickly move across here. Now on the corner of this obsidian block, once the piston moves up, you'll be able to see the corner. And then what you do is you click on that corner with the right mouse button, or I'm going to rebind a key. I'm going to use the Q key, rebind it, and then you actually try and place a piston there. So you actually try and place a piston there, and you sort of like what they call spam click, so you keep pressing it, and let's get rid of that. And then magic happens, it blows up, you don't die, hopefully, and then you have a hole. So that's what we're going to do, but what I'm going to need to do is go into the settings here, options, controls, right button, we're going to change that to Q. And again, I changed it to Q because I've moved my drop key to 0, so I don't accidentally drop things. That's what they call it, rebinding. Okay, so let's get this done. So we need to move across here. Okay, well, that looks a lot better. Did we do it? Yes, we did it! Fantastic. Okay, so there we go. And we'll just come here. Boop. Let's put some... Boop, come on. Oh, of course, because... Yeah, let me rebind that key back. Oh, that's so weird, having that key like that. Okay, there we go. Great. So now we now have all this space available for building our farms, and we don't get attacked by piglins unless we make it non-spawnable. Spawnable by putting a block down, which we won't. That's why I got even the torch there. Although they could spawn there, but yeah, I think we'd be pretty right. Okay, so here we go. Looking at 93, 57. Okay, where that torch is there. So this is where, that's how far away our portal is. This is where our portal is. So we need to use our obsidian. And yep, let's do this. So 1, 2, 3. I will just put netherrack for the corners for the moment. 1, 2, 3. But actually, And then because we need to make sure nothing spawns on top of our portal, we'll just do that. There we go. Put some little steps up into it and put some torches. We'll do some from the other side as well. There we go. Now light it. Yay, we now have a way up and down the Nether. Well, that's awesome. We had success. We now have a way up onto the roof of the Nether. Yay. So now I can start working on a gold farm, a piglin trading farm, gas tier farm, which I can use for gunpowder and all that sort of stuff. Lots of different sorts of farms that we can use now. Plus it'll be an easy way to get out to the different places without having to take the ocean. Because I still do want to find that Badlands to get all the terracotta and such. So that's it. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the TNT tutorial was useful and you can use it yourself. The island's starting to look a bit nicer. We've still got a lot more we have to do. You know, we're early on in this series. Still no deaths, which is good. We've got the apiary to do. We've still got to dress up the beach. Add some buildings here. Do our main storage system. Get some more villagers. So, yeah, we've got absolutely tons of things to do. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks again. Bye-bye.